Morning, everybody. So, my one video got a bunch of views. If you guys look, jets across the sky. That's like the second time that's happened. About the video about the return of the Marines, and the one video got a bunch of views, but people asked 100 questions. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I have an International Bar Association membership, which makes me an international lawyer. Technically, it's called a barrister with a Bachelor of Laws through the University of London, okay, in basically common law, right? Because, well, you say common law and stuff like that, you don't realize that stuff's like real. Like you have to go get the credentials so you can be recognized. So, and I spend the last 5 years reading almost 500 books and building a whole international organization, not to know what I'm saying, when I'm saying it, why I'm saying it. So to have law in the nation, you have to have a court. International law is human rights law and arbitration. That court is the Guantanamo Bay Court of Justice, because it's the International Court of Justice out of The Hague. Okay? As I said before, when I said the War of 1812, the Marines are back, and that one got a bunch of views. The Marines are back because the Redcoats that invaded in 1812 was not the Marines. According to the Supreme Court of the United States ruling in 1930, they classified them and named that cartel organization the Union of the United States. That Union of the United States consisted of the House of Representatives, or members, senators, rogue British officers, naval officers, okay, and financial cartels, or financial organizations, all together. All right? That was called the Union of the United States. When they burnt the White House down, they destroyed all the land records and all the land patents. When they tried to invade Baltimore, they were trying to get to the birth records at the Basilica. They never got in because they were held at Fort McHenry, where the Star Spangled Banner was written. And then they decided to appoint infiltrators into our system, and they left. And that's why we assumed that we won the War of 1812. We didn't win the War of 1812. They left operators, agents. Those agents have subsequently become the financial organizations, or the power organizations, subsequently called now the federal government, or key parts of the federal government, the elite, or their operators. Lincoln called them agents. Okay? Basically an insurgency that's been here since 1812. All right? So, the International Court of Justice prosecutes for crimes against humanity. But you got to have the International Court of Justice in the North American territory before you can return law. That's how it works. You got to have the court. That court is ran by the United States Marine Corps. That's why it's at Guantanamo Bay. All right? Trump signed an executive order saying that it was against cartels. Everybody assumes it is the drug cartels. Everybody assumes it's drug cartels. It's not the drug cartels. Not just the drug cartels, okay? Which they'll probably be given a chance to redeem themselves. All right? But here's what it is. If someone blows the whistle or exercises their rights, and you put together, let's say, 19 people in an organization, when one of the workmen inside that organization blew the whistle on you, and you tortured them, and you violated all their rights, and you ignored them, and you did whatever you wanted, you, as an organization, all 19 people, right here, will be classified as an individual organized cartel that is operating outside of treaties and the International Court of Human Rights and the Geneva Convention. If you did it to somebody who is disabled, that is a crime against the human species. Your organization, your 19 people, because there's 19 people that probably should watch this, that are all together as that organized crime cartel inside, as public officers and agents inside the government or inside the public organization, that's the cartel. And all 19 will be prosecuted as one individual. And all 19, or they're affiliated, will be treated all the same under the International Court of Justice and Justice in Guantanamo Bay. And they're going to need veteran prosecutors or International Bar Association members. And if it was reported to you and you were law enforcement and you ignored it and tried to investigate the individual that reported it, or because it came to your notice and you did nothing as law enforcement, you are part of that organized cartel. Because your job is fraud, waste, and abuse, and you failed to do that. So you're now a member. That's how it works. So by having the power to issue declaratory judgments as one group of people, more than one, as a organized operation, syndicate, cartel, every person who participates in gang piles on an individual to destroy defame them, destroy them, publicly humiliate